Our wide receiver Wuke David is coming off the biggest decision of his collegiate career, as after finishing his sophomore season at Buffalo, Wuke decided to bet on himself. He entered the transfer portal, and after going on a phenomenal visit to Tempe, Arizona, Wuke committed to playing at Arizona State for his junior year. Being on a new team has been a great change of pace for Wuke, but it's brought some challenges along the way as well. In week 0, he already had his first position battle to become wide receiver 4. Wuke absolutely dominated. But this meant Wuke would have to make the most of his opportunities early in the season if he wanted to move up the depth chart quickly. In week 1, our offensive coordinator challenged us to get at least 1 touchdown and 100 receiving yards in our first game as a Sun Devil. With him challenging us and ASU taking on a Bowling Green at home, Wuke thought he'd have a great chance to prove why he deserves more playing time. Wuke did the best with what snaps he received, as he had 2 catches for 12 yards in the first quarter alone. But then he wouldn't touch the field again till the second half, when the Sun Devils were already up 21. Wuke didn't allow the scarce amount of snaps to get to him though, as he knew what he signed up for when transferring from Buffalo. Wuke stayed patient, and in the fourth quarter, he finally was able to make a significant play, barely getting stopped before scoring. Wuke finished his first game with 3 catches for 32 yards in a dominating win. Although his stats weren't enough to complete the challenge his offensive coordinator gave him, he still had a great impression on his teammates and head coach, which gave him another opportunity to move up the depth chart in week 2. Wuke cooked and easily won the position battle. He was gaining trust with star QB Sam Leavitt quickly, which was desperately needed as they went on the road to face Texas A&M, who were the number 3 ranked team in the nation. Wuke and the boys were ready for the test and wanted to prove to the nation that the Sun Devils were for real. On Wuke's first snap of the game, Leavitt threw an absolute dime to our teammate to score and go up 7. The Aggies then got 2 field goals to make it a 1-point game. The Sun Devils were now facing a 2-minute drill to end the half, and Wuke and Leavitt's relationship was strengthening every snap as they connected on 2 massive plays to get inside the 10-yard line before scoring to take a commanding lead. Arizona State's offense couldn't be stopped, and we went into half up 14-6 against a top 3 team in the nation. In the third quarter, things took a turn for the worse as Leavitt threw a pick trying to hit Wuke while the defender was all over him. Luckily, our defense got the stop before we'd go on to score, making it a 21-6 game by the end of the third. The Aggies wouldn't go away though and turned it on in the fourth, making it just a 2-point game. But the Sun Devils were able to hold on in the end, winning 21-19 and pulling off a major upset. Wuke had a pretty quiet showing in his first 2 games as a Sun Devil, but couldn't be happier after such a big win. Arizona State was now 2-0 on the season, but will Wuke start to have a bigger impact going forward? Stay tuned for the next episode.